See me crying, mama, make me smile. Rock me in your arms a little while. ABC me crying, won't you love your child? EFG, I'm sorry, Daddy, take my hand. Tell me what I've done so bad. EFG, I wonder, why are you so mad? Don't you love me, Dad? Cross my heart, I swear, Mom, I won't cry no more. I'll just lay in silence down here on the floor. Cross my heart and hope to die if you don't want me anymore. 1, 2, 3 for you, Mom. I won't talk so loud, I won't laugh so hard, I'll shut my mouth. 1, 2, 3 for you, Mom, I won't make a sound. Don't rain mean and angry, words are all I hear. Through my bedroom walls, Dad, loud and clear. Do re mi, I lie awake and shake with fear, and wish I had no ears. Try to remember the child that once was you. Did you hide in the darkest corner of your lonely room and pray to God to help you through the long and lonely nights? Afraid to holler, Mama, oh please come hold me tight. Go on and close your eyes, Mom. Take a little trip through time, Dad. Let it all come back to you. And give unto every child the love denied to you. And remember, the child will remember. And remember, the child will remember his whole lifetime too.
We are the #1 broadcast platform in the country. Welcome, welcome, and again I say welcome to the GMAP Broadcast Network. We are honored, privileged, and blessed to be here with you on this great day. I tell you what, If you are not excited, I'm going to have you reevaluate and reconsider what you do for a living because I tell you, this is a great day and I am honored, I am privileged, and I am blessed to have these two individuals with us today. And of course, you can see them. You can't see me, but you can see them. And of course, we want you to welcome them. Deb and Lily, God bless you. How are you doing?
How are you, Lily?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you.
Oh, my
Thank you,
goodness.
Pastor Kevin.
Thank you. Number one, let me say thank you so much for being with us on this great day on this afternoon. And of course, thank you so much for being a part of the GMAP Broadcast Network family. And thank you for allowing us to be a part of your journey. Now, you were able to see a trailer prior to this live on air conversation. I tell you, overcoming my mother's addiction is going to be on fire for many, many, many years to come. But before we talk about that, I want to pick on you, Deb, and say, do me a kind favor. Introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. Tell us where you're from. Who is Deb?
Oh, that could take the entire half hour, Kevin. My name is Deb Birdsall, and Lily and I, my husband Phil, live in Crossville, Tennessee. Originally from Michigan, so we're Northerners that came south when Phil retired. And Lily is my beautiful 11-year-old granddaughter, and we had the privilege of adopting her last October. So yeah, that's who I am. Lily, what do you like to do?
What I like to
Yeah,
do?
what are your interests?
Gymnastics, cheer, cross country, basketball. I like to play football. I like riding horses for sure. I like taking care of Vaughn. It's easy.
Oh my
Um,
goodness. Lily,
so yeah.
I want to personally thank you also for being here with us today. I also want to personally thank you for allowing your story, your testimony, your trials, your faith, your courage to be exposed and presented to people around the world. We thank you for what you're doing. And Deb, we can't thank you enough for allowing her to do it and for teaming up and playing piggyback to making sure this great, great, great publication gets disseminated to people around the world. Overcoming my mother's addiction. You know what, Deb? Tell us a little bit about it if you don't mind, because I can go on forever, but I want you from the heart to tell us a little bit about overcoming my mother's addiction.
And I am happy to do that. So thank you. But before I even start with that, Kevin, I would just love to give a shout out to Dick Wagner, who is the one who wrote that song, Remember the Child, that was played in that trailer. And that song holds a very, very dear place in my heart because it helped me with some healing around adverse childhood experiences that I had. So I just wanted to share that with everyone and give him credit for that. Overcoming my mother's addictions. How did the book even come to be? Well, I can tell you that I knew I was going to write a book, but I really thought the book was going to be about what my husband and I have gone through in order to protect our granddaughters because of the choices that their mother has made. And those choices are related to drug addiction. And I went to bed one night last January with that on my mind, and I woke up at 3:33 in the morning, which is when I get my angel promptings, with the absolute knowing that this book was not going to be written from my perspective. It was going to be written from the perspective and voice of this beautiful girl, Miss Lily. And it was going to be her story, and she was going to share it with people, and that we were going to make a difference in this world, that the message that we were going to share was going to bless many, many people.
Wow. And you know what? I know for a fact that it can, it is, and it will blessed so many people around the world. Lily, I'm going to pick on you for just a minute. Give us your take on it. What was your mindset, and where did it begin in your heart to say it's time to share this with the world?
You can be honest. She didn't know that I was writing the book until it was halfway done. But
Wow.
what did you think about the book after I started sharing it with you?
Um, um, I was just okay with it. I mean, this is I just was okay with it.
Speak up.
Like, oh,
Did it make you nervous to do it at first?
yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Yeah.
people can bully people because of knowing the past.
Speak up, honey. You got to hear. She said that people can bully people because of knowing your past, and so she had a little bit of fear around it.
Yeah.
And but you've been telling your friends about it now, and what are they saying?
Well, some of my friends that don't live here want to buy the book now because, yeah, they know me. So, yeah.
I can,
Are they excited?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're excited.
you know what, and it's really for a young lady of her age to be willing to step up and step out on faith, to share this story, to share this testimony, to share her trying times, to share her mindset, to share her heart. And at her age, I can only imagine some of the things that she is going through and has been through. And you know what? I have to honor God for the faith that she has taken to step up and present this to people around the world. I know her mindset, I know how she's feeling, and I know that nerves will and can kick in. But you know what? I have to honor God for doing what you're doing, because you are going to be a tremendous blessing to so many people. I thank you. I can't thank you enough. My heart and my mindset was brought to tears after reading this publication. I could go on forever because I can relate to it, and many people around the world can relate to it. That's the key, because a lot of people don't just like reading and receiving things that, I guess you can say, entertaining, but we like to have things and material and publications that has meaning that people can relate to. Now, you know, Deb, we are role models to someone, whether we like it or not. People are
Oh,
always paying attention to our every step, our journey. And someone is paying attention to you both today. Someone is paying attention to your steps and your journey. And they're saying to themselves, I wonder what I have to do to have the courage to step up and step out on faith like these two have. What words of encouragement would you have to share with an individual like that today?
I would say when you look at the numbers, and it's really very tragic, the numbers that we're seeing right now. There are over 13 million children that are living in the United States that are living in homes with their grandparents, being raised primarily by their grandparents or maybe with one other parent. And there are 2.7 million grandparents that are raising their grandchildren right now. Now, you know what? Grandparents don't just generally say, you know what, you've had kids, give me your kids. I want to raise them. That's not normally how it happens. What happens is that there are tragic circumstances that are going on in the homes, and these children need a safe and secure environment in order to be able to live and to grow into adulthood in a way that will bless them. And so my message is that it's not about the grandparents. I did what I did because of this. I mean, it's a pure love. It's an unconditional love, and you work from your heart is what you do. But at the same time, what we need to understand is that these children have gone through some horrific situations in their life. Many of them still are, and we don't even know that they're going through it necessarily. The ones that are still in families where addiction, domestic violence, terrible adverse childhood experiences are going on, and they think that it's normal. They don't know that it's supposed to be any different. So the message that Lili and I are bringing out to the world is that they are not alone, first and foremost. And secondly, that there are people who will support them and will encourage them and will give them the tools that they need in order to be able to live their life in a joyful way. They don't need to repeat the patterns of their parents, but they can move forward from a place of despair to one of hope.
Yeah, I agree, and I compliment and support that 110%. I am just overwhelmed with joy to be a part of this journey. Now, if one of those individuals that are you are role models to the both of you were to tap you on the shoulder and say, you know what, what's next for you all? What would your response be to that?
Well, right now the focus is to get this message out. I mean, this is a mission for us. This is not about how many books we can sell. This is a mission to be able to talk to the teenagers and the preteens and to let them know that the choices that their parents make do not need to define their present and future happiness. It's a mission to honor grandparents who are raising their grandchildren and help them to understand that the sacrifice that they are making in sharing their healthy retirement years with their grandchildren and going through that process all over again is something seriously to be honored, but also to help them to know that the experiences that their grandchildren have gone through may be making them act certain ways. And when we have a better understanding of the reasons behind it, instead of saying, what's wrong with you, we say, what's happened to you? And that actually creates a compassionate environment where we can get them the help that they need. We can understand them, and it makes it much less stressful on the grandparent. And then, honestly, I want this book to be used in two other ways, Kevin. And one is I want it to be used by counselors, school counselors, and teachers. I want them to be able to share this book with even younger children, to open up the lines of communication, the dialogue, so that they can find out what may be going on in the home, so they can do an intervention earlier for these families, not just the children, but hopefully the families, to bring about healing in the family. And then the last audience that my heart moves me, obviously, because it's my daughter, that's Lili's mother, that moves me to get this message out there, is to reach out to those who are currently in addiction or who are newly in recovery and are debating on whether or not to move into recovery or to stay in recovery. If you read this book and you see all of the things that have happened to Lili and everything that she has experienced in her life, perhaps, just perhaps, it will move these that are struggling with addiction to decide that they don't want to do that to their children anymore. Yeah. They don't want that to be their life. They don't want that to be the life of their children. And my prayer is that they will move into a place of permanent recovery.
And you know what? Sometimes it takes just that, to hear it from someone who has been through it, to step out on faith, to have the courage to say, you know what, the time is now in my life that I have to do what's necessary to take it to the next level. You know, I know that there are going to be many, many, many people that are going to want to order this publication. They're going to want to have this on their bookshelf. They're going to want to share it with followers, with family, with friends. What's the process to do so? When is the book going to be available, and where? And what is the process if we want to take this to the next level?
Okay, so that's easy. Right now, the book is available for pre-order on our website, and it's www.debbirdssall.com. And you can go and order the book online there. And if you if you do that, then what will happen is on September 8th, when the book is actually launched on Amazon, we will go in, we will put your orders in, and we'll have it shipped directly to you. The book is $10.99, and it's also going to be available on Kindle as an ebook for $6.99. And if you can wait until September 8th, then I'm going to encourage you to do that and to order it on Amazon if you're comfortable with that. And what I am going to ask is that Amazon kind of works in a weird way, in that if you were motivated, Kevin, to go out and buy 10 books or 100 books, and you do it on one order, it shows up as one book as far as the rankings are concerned. And not that I personally care about being known as a best-selling author, but the more that we can raise those rankings, the more this message is, the faster this message is going to go out. So if you want more than one copy, place them under separate orders for me, please. And then make sure that you go in and review it, because that is the way that we are going to make this book known, that and through your fabulous broadcasting network. And then the other thing is, I want people to know that we're putting together programs that are going to be designed to help the young people and to help educate the grandparents. And so keep an eye on our website, because that information is going to be coming out as well. So September 8th on Amazon, or you can go and do your pre-orders now. Kevin, I got to share something. We're excited. We just got our first pre-order, and it was for 5 books today. We just actually went live with our pre-orders last night, and that was a big woohoo here in our household.
I am, you know what, and that's just the beginning. That individual that did that and made that pre-order is officially a part of history, and it is so fabulous to know that it all has began. And I can't stress enough. I'm going to reiterate this. When you start ordering your publications through Amazon, please leave a review. Please leave a review. Tell them how you feel. Tell them you appreciate it. Tell Amazon that keep doing what they're doing in order to make this book go viral and be the #1 bestseller in the country. I kid you not. Please, I can't stress enough, they can't stress enough that it's important to leave a review. Now, if someone wanted to reach out and talk to you, Lily, and talk to you, Deb, and say, what's the process in order for us to connect? I want to know what that is. I mean, can people reach out and connect with you on a more individual and intimate level?
We absolutely are encouraging people to do that. We want to hear your stories. We want to know how it is that we can best support you through the process that you're going through right now. And that's already starting to happen. Just from putting on our Facebook page the title of the book, Kevin, people have been responding and have been sharing their stories. And just like Lily's story, I mean, it's heart-wrenching, but yet I want people to know that there is hope. And so you can like us at debbirdsall.author on Facebook, or I think it's Positive Awareness Works is the Facebook. If you type in at Positive Awareness Works, it will bring it up for you. You can find those links on the website, www.debbirdsall.com. And you can send us messages. You can send us emails from the website. Please do share. We're hearing stories right now, and we are so excited to be, involved and a part of this very important message getting out.
Yes, and I agree wholeheartedly. And Lily, I know that this is a challenging time for you, but I know that you're honestly grateful about it. I know that you had the opportunity to be working and hand in hand with your grandmother. But right now, I want you to honestly look in the camera and say thank you to the hearts of many who have shown support for you. Not those that have given you a negative vibe, or someone that has told you, no, that won't work, or they're looking at you cross-eyed. Just simply say thank you to the family or friends that has come to your heart today. Can you do that for me?
Thank you for the people who have helped me in my time that I have been through some bad things. Thank you for being there for me when I needed you.
Mm. Oh my
And
goodness.
Kevin, we want you to know, because we really didn't say this, but this book, each chapter is an experience that Lily has gone through, and at the end there's a chapter called Lily's Life Lessons, and in there she shares the things that she has learned in order to overcome these terrible experiences that she has gone through. So you'll cry when you read it, and then you'll smile, and you'll end up feeling uplifted by the end of the book. I promise.
You know what? I promise that you will get that exact response when you do read the book. Again, I encourage you to show your love, care, concern, and support for these great authors as well as the publications that is being presented and disseminated around the world. Of course, they are and will always be a part of the GMAP Broadcast Network family. You can stop by gmap1.com, click on the tab that simply is titled Featured Authors. You'll see a cover of this great publication. All I want you to do is click on it. Make sure you click on it. It will take you to the necessary location to get more intimate information, order, and have available for you. It will take you to that location to get what you need in order to show your love, care, concern, and support. I mean, I can't thank you enough for allowing us to be a part of your journey, for being here today, and of course, being a part of the GMAP Broadcast Network family. I encourage each and every viewer and listener, make sure you show your support. Please leave a review and make sure you share it with all of your family and friends. We love you. We're going to bless the people with your book trailers. We're going to bless the people with the song in its entirety. But before I do that, let me do this. Heavenly Father, our Father and our God, we come to you first and foremost to simply say thank you. We thank you for this divine connection. We thank you for these awesome two young ladies who have stepped up and stepped out on faith to disseminate what's necessary for your will. We're asking you right now to bless them accordingly. As a matter of fact, we're asking that you bless them and all those that are connected to them accordingly. Father, we thank you today for allowing them to do your will, to do your works, and to do it your way. We appreciate you. Bless them, love them, and give them the courage to step up and continue to do what you have summoned them to do. We thank you, we praise you, we worship you, we glorify you, we magnify your name on today. In the mighty name of Jesus, we pray. Amen, amen, and amen. I'm going to move over, Deb, and I'm going to allow you to have your closing remarks and your final words here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. Deb, the floor is yours.
All I can say, Kevin, is that God never puts in front of us anything that He doesn't give us the strength and the courage to go move forward with. And so we live from a place of gratitude and feel absolutely blessed to be able to share this message. And we know that it is going to touch the hearts of many, many, many people. And so please share with us your thoughts, your feelings after you read this book, and know that we're here to support you in any way that we possibly can.
Thank you. Thank you. And again, I say thank you. Of course, if you did not catch this conversation in its entirety, it will be available on our YouTube channel. It'll be available on Facebook. It will be airing on our Comcast Cable Weekly Network program. And you know, before I let you go, I want to let the world know that those lessons that you mentioned earlier, we will be sharing those messages here on the GMAP Broadcast Network, giving Deb an opportunity to step in on a weekly basis to break down each and every lesson. We encourage you to keep it locked and stay focused on our broadcast schedule with more details. If you want more details prior to that, simply give me a call at 847 744 2000. Email me at gmap1@live.com. Connect with Deb and Lily, and somehow, some way, we will get you the necessary information that you need. We love you. We appreciate you. We look forward to hearing from you again soon. Until then, we want you both to continue to be blessed and be a blessing. Okay?
Thank you, Kevin. We appreciate that. Don't we?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
ABC me crying, Mama make me smile, rock me in your arms a little while. ABC me crying, won't you love your child? EFG, I'm sorry, Daddy, take my hand. Tell me what I've done so bad. EFG, I wonder, why are you so mad? Don't you love me, Dad? ABC me crying, Mama make me smile, rock me in your arms a little Won't you love your child? EFG, I'm sorry. Daddy, take my hand. Tell me what I've done so bad. EFG, I wonder, why are you so mad? Don't you love me, Dad? Cross my heart, I swear, Mom, I won't cry no more. I'll just lay in silence down here on the floor. Cross my heart and hope to die if you don't want me anymore. 1, 2, 3 for you, Mom. I won't talk so loud. I won't laugh so hard. I'll shut my mouth. 1, 2, 3 for you, Mom. I won't make a sound. Don't re mean and angry words are all I hear through my bedroom walls, Dad, loud and clear. Do re mi, I lie awake and shake with fear and wish I had no ears. Try to remember the child that once was you. Did you hide in the darkest corner of your lonely room and pray to God to help you through the long and lonely nights? Afraid to holler, Mama, oh please come hold me tight. Go on and close your eyes, Mom. Take a little trip through time, Dad. Let it all come back to you. And give unto every child the love denied to you. And remember, the child will remember. And remember, the child will remember.